Have you ever felt like God became silent? Like you prayed, you cried, you waited, but heaven said nothing back? There are nights when pain becomes so heavy that even smiling feels like a battle. You look around and everyone seems happy, blessed, successful, while you sit alone carrying questions nobody understands. God, where are you? Maybe people walked away from you. Maybe someone broke your heart. Maybe your family doesn't understand your pain. Maybe you lost something you loved deeply, and now your soul is tired. But listen carefully. Just because God is silent does not mean he is absent. A seed grows in darkness. The stars shine brightest at night. And sometimes God does his greatest work in the seasons you understand the least. Right now, you may feel forgotten, but heaven has not forgotten your name. Every tear you cried, God saw it. Every night you stayed awake overthinking, God was beside you. Every silent battle you fought alone, he was fighting for you in ways you cannot see. People may reject you, but God will never reject the heart that keeps calling him. Sometimes God allows pain not to destroy you, but to transform you. Because the version of you after this storm will be stronger, wiser, more compassionate, and closer to him than ever before. One day you will look back at this painful season and realize God was protecting you from things you never knew about. The closed doors, the delays, the heartbreak, the loneliness, none of it was punishment. It was preparation. God is preparing you for a future bigger than your current pain. You may not understand the process, but trust the author of your story. Remember this: no prayer is ever wasted. Even when you don't see immediate answers, God is working behind the scenes. He is arranging people, opening invisible doors, removing hidden dangers, healing parts of you nobody else can heal. And sometimes, before God changes your situation, he changes your heart. Because miracles are not always money, not always success, not always fame. Sometimes the greatest miracle is finding peace in the middle of chaos. You don't need to have everything figured out tonight. You just need enough faith to believe that God is still writing your story. The enemy wants you to believe it's over, but God says, this is only the beginning. Your current pain will not be your permanent home. Remember this: no prayer is ever wasted. Even when you don't see immediate answers, God is working behind the scenes. He is arranging people, opening invisible doors, removing hidden dangers, healing parts of you nobody else can heal. And sometimes, before God changes your situation, he changes your heart. Because miracles are not always money, not always success, not always fame. Sometimes the greatest miracle is finding peace in the middle of chaos. You don't need to have everything figured out tonight. You just need enough faith to believe that God is still writing your story. The enemy wants you to believe it's over, but God says, this is only the beginning. Your current pain will not be your permanent home. Healing is coming. Joy is coming. Peace is coming. The person who cried alone at night will one day smile again. And when that day comes, you will realize God never left you, not for 1 second. Even during your darkest moments, he carried you. So if your heart feels broken today, give those broken pieces to God. He knows how to rebuild souls. People may fail you. The world may disappoint you. But God's love never changes. He stays through every storm, every failure, every heartbreak, every weakness. And maybe you clicked this video for a reason. Maybe this message is heaven reminding you, don't give up now. You are closer to your breakthrough than you think. The chapter you're in right now is not the final chapter. God is still working, even in silence, even in waiting, even in pain, especially in pain. So tonight, before you sleep, stop worrying about everything you cannot control. Place it in God's hands. The future is safer there. And remember this powerful truth: God can restore everything pain tried to take from you. He can heal the heart people damaged. He can rebuild the life you thought was ruined. He can bring light into the darkest situation. Nothing is impossible for him. So hold on. your story is not ending in sadness. A new season is coming. A season of healing. A season of peace. A season where you finally understand why you had to survive everything you went through. And when that day arrives, you won't just say, God answered my prayer. You'll say, God saved my life. If you're listening to this right now, this is your reminder. You are loved. You are chosen. You are never alone. And God is still with you.